Next up, it's Bruce Smirnoff.
God bless you all. Look at this. Thank you very much. Thank you. What a great group. I am Bruce Smirnoff, and it is a pleasure and a thrill to be here at the Improv tonight. I was in the neighborhood, and I can't lie to you, I was in Venice. I was at my cousin Nelson's apartment having dinner before I came here tonight. You like Venice? You like that area? No, I think it's a crummy, rotten, lice-ridden neighborhood. Isn't it terrible? My cousin always argues with me that it's artsy-fartsy. I look at him, I say, it's gunsy-knivesy. Who wants to live here? It's horrible. But to be here at the Improv, this is a thrill, and I didn't start off at the Improv. I'm very proud that I worked my way up the ladder. I originally started out in show business working at Chippendales. That's where I started out originally, yeah. I didn't dance there. I used to fill a condom machine in the men's room. That's how I got my start. And now here I am. Maybe the women's room? No, I'm here. I was not a happy kid. I'm a happy adult now. Most comics, if you talk to them, you'll find out they come from a depressing childhood. I am not any different from that stereotype. I grew up in Connecticut. I grew up in the middle of the country. There was nothing to do when I was a kid. I used to sit home all day, eat Hostess fruit pies, and watch television. That's all I did. There was nothing to do. There were 2 kids in the neighborhood. I didn't play with them, because I'll be honest with you, they used to play games I didn't enjoy. One of them was called Lock the Jew in the Cellar. So I had nothing to do. I used to sit there, eat Hostess fruit. I got so fat, my picture used to fall off the wall. I would just sit there and watch Romper Room was my favorite show. I would eat my Hostess fruit pies and watch Romper Room and enjoy my little life. That was all I did. I remember the ending of Romper Room was always my favorite part. Miss Barbara would take her magic mirror and she used to go, romper, bomper, stomper, boo. Tell me who? Who do I see today? Oh, I see Larry and Steve and Vinny. There's that fat pig Bruce eating another Hostess fruit pie. When I lost the weight, I'll never be fat again. That's for once you're a former fatty, you'll never be fat again. I did it the easy way. I just fasted and I exercised. There's some new diet books out now. I was reading when someone left it on the airplane. It's called the Fit for Life diet. Are you familiar with this one? This was written by Harvey and Marilyn Diamond. These people tell you wake up in the morning and until 12 noon, all you eat is fruit. It's the fruit diet. You eat as much fruit as you want. You want a ton of fruit? You eat a ton of fruit. As much fruit as you want till 12 noon. Then you don't plan anything till about 8 o'clock that night. In fact, you can finish the rest of the book while you're sitting on the toilet. But I did it by diet and exercise. That's really the proper way to do it. If you want to take off weight, look at this audience. Everyone's so svelte and handsome. You don't look like you need to lose weight. I aerobicize. That's how I keep skinny. I aerobicize at the Sports Connection in West Hollywood. Aerobics. There, it's gay folk dancing. That's all I do. But you gotta like who you are. Fortunately, after all these years, I like myself now. And you know what I'm really proud of most? My teeth. As Americans, we take for granted our wonderful dental system here. We have the greatest dental system in the world. You ever been to England? Go to England, talk to a beautiful, stunning woman for 20 minutes. She opens her mouth, it's the nutty professor. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Our dentists are wonderful here. You learn these things as you travel around. I've been a globetrotter for a while. I traveled around. I was just back east. I grew up in the state of Connecticut, the lovely state of Connecticut. I went back there for my sister's wedding. She just got married a couple weeks ago. It's her 3rd marriage. We're going to time this one with a stopwatch. Isn't that a joke to be married? I think that is such a disgrace to be married 3 times. I didn't even think I had to show up. The statues on the wedding cake were Jacoby and Myers. She has such bad luck, too, with men. The worst luck in the world. You look like you got good luck with this guy here. Most women do. My sister, the worst luck in the world. The last husband she had, bisexual when she married him. Yeah, but that didn't worry her. She was convinced she was going to change him. And she did. After 3 years of marriage, he became a homosexual. He joined the other team. One morning, he jumped out of the closet like a Murphy bed. We haven't seen him since. He's going... I'm still single. I wonder sometimes. I'm 32, and I wonder if there's something wrong with me. In fact, I went to therapy. I went to therapy for 3 years. I ended it in July because I had an amazing breakthrough. My insurance stopped paying for it. I just wanted to know, why am I so happy being single? When I see all my friends getting married, I see married couples here. Wait, let me find out how many happy single people are here tonight. Clap if you're happy and single. Wonderful. All right, enough of you. Now let's find out, where are the happy married couples? Where are you guys? See, that's what I care more about. I don't really care about happy single people, because anybody can be happy and single. But to be happy and married, that's an amazing thing. I envy people like you. Hopefully one day I will be a happy married person. I just don't want to rush into it. That's my thing. I'm 32 now. I'd like to get married when I'm 50. And when I'm 50, I want to marry a girl who's 22. All right, so right now my wife is learning how to read. I'd go visit her, but they'd lock me up in jail. I can't even go say hi. But that doesn't stop my friends. They're convinced they have the right girl waiting for me somewhere. Wherever I travel in this country, someone's always fixing me up. It's amazing. I was in Virginia Beach, Virginia, over the summer. These two sisters came up to me at the end of the show. They're ugly. I got nothing against them, but they're ugly people. This is how God made them. If you were to look at them, you'd say, oh, they're ugly. Get away from me. And they wanted to fix me up with their third sister. And I almost said no. And I thought about it, and I said, hey, wait a minute. This could be like the Munster family. All right? Everybody's ugly except for Marilyn, right? So I took the date. She looked like Herman. And I read all the books that are out there. I read this book, Men Who Hate Women, Men Who Can't Love, The Peter Pan Principle. You know what I noticed about all these books? They're all written by women about men, and they reduce us to a pile of vomit. And that's okay, you know, but if a guy were to come out with a book, Women Who Sometimes Slightly Annoy Me, they kill this guy. He'd have 10-foot lesbians with bazookas in his living room. Where is he? Reading to me seems to be the key to understanding what's going on in the singles world. I read Cosmopolitan magazine every month religiously. They just did a survey. They interviewed 2,500 American women looking for the #1 quality that a woman looks for in a man. I'm going to ask you, what do you think it is, ladies? Good sex? Well, that's very important, but that's not #1. Humor? Yes, that's very, very important. Sense of humor was voted #1 by 2,500 American women. How many women agree? Clap if you think sense of humor is very important. Yeah. And you see, I don't believe it, but that's what you seem to think. No, I don't believe it. Otherwise, I'd be getting it left and right up here. Come on, sense of humor. That's bull. Who do you want removing your bra? Tom Selleck or the Three Stooges, huh? Like, hey, Mo, look at this. I'm Bruce Smirnoff. Thank you very much for being here tonight. You're great. Thank you. Good night. See you all later.